Hi, this is Shauna from Shauna Crochets. I'm just starting my YouTube journey. This is my first one. And I already have my little puppy up here. She's my lap dog. She's 11 pounds. This is Pippi Longstockings. She's got long stockings. There she is. I'm going to talk about mostly pattern reviews and yarn reviews, and then some markets. So if you're interested in those things, I would appreciate it if you'd subscribe and like. I started crocheting about 3 years ago. I had broken my leg, and since I'm old, I can, use crutches. I don't have the arm strength. So my friend taught me how to crochet, just a single crochet. Do I have it over here? Yeah. And I made these little single crochet. That's all I learned was this. And then I thought I made these for my family for Christmas. They hold towels. So then I looked on YouTube and thought, oh, I'm going to try amigurumi after I'd learned, done some learning to crochet on YouTube. And I learned how to read patterns on YouTube. And then I made Elise's, her little cat, round cat with just a half change there, a color change. So that's how I started out, with cotton threads. And then when I found plushies later on, I just went crazy. Anyway, my friend came back after a few months and she goes, I didn't teach you how to do all this. And I said, YouTube's pretty amazing. They have a lot of stuff on there that you can learn. And so then I wasn't bored when I had my broken leg for 8 weeks or whatever it was, and 5 more when I could only put half weight on it. So that's my little crocheting journey. But today I'm going to start talking about what I decided to do. I had so many new patterns that I thought I'm going to go through my categories on my tablet and just I'll show you the categories up here somewhere, and and just do new patterns, and in each of the categories. And I'll try to make one market make at least, so that I might find some new market makes I like to make too. So anyway, I'm starting with Australian animals. I have to kind of revamp some of my categories because I only have a few in Australian, so it was hard to choose. So I oh, now here's my cat. Oh my goodness. We'll have to edit all this out. Oh my goodness. Here. Go away. Go away. That's a good girl. Okay. So my first one is a lovey. Now this one is single crocheted. Let me find my notes on this. This one's single crocheted, so you can stuff it a little bit. And that's what I did, was just lightly stuff it. And it's very cute little koala. I did embroidered eyes. And there's not too much sewing. You have to sew the little eye patch on. Oh, you do have to sew the arms in to get them like this. And so there is some sewing on this, and then of course the little snout. So this is crafted by Mood Studio. Koala Snuggler, cute koala snuggler. I used plush yarn, Premier Plush. I'm all in on that. The only trouble is I don't have all the colors that I'd like. I mean, I got everything, but they don't have all the colors I like yet. But yeah, so there was some sewing, but it's not hard sewing. So it's actually a very fast make. I made this, I don't know, in an hour maybe. I'm kind of a slow crocheter. I get distracted and of course with animals especially. Then I thought, well, let me make a market make. So I'll make this little platypus, and it's not so little. This is by Teresa's Crochet Shop, and it's so adorable. But a lot of sewing on it too, but easy sewing. You have to sew on the arms and this, and the tail. And then I had made these loops before I noticed that the pattern does single crochet loops that stand up, and I think that'd be a lot cuter. I might go ahead and take these off and try again. But Pippi, here, you go away, please. I know you're my lap dog. And here's then she has a pattern for an egg, and I thought, well, I'm all in on this. I may as well go ahead. I didn't show you the eyes. These are 30mm gold. They're kind of fractured gold. I don't know if you can see that. My sister and I paint these eyes. She does this one really well. She and I do markets together too. She does shirts and that kind of thing. So anyway, so I thought I'll make the egg so it can sit in it to show, and it just sits right in there. It's cute. It's a really adorable, but not a market make. So then after this one, I thought I'd make these birds. They looked easy. This is called Aussie Native Birds by Haley's Art Creations. I did this all in Premier Plush too. And then the thing is you have to sew everything. So I did not find a good market make in the Aussie animals, because you have to sew on the tail, the wings, the cheek things here. I tried surface crocheting these, but it didn't look as cute as I thought these would, so I did these. But I did surface crochet the top knots here. So cute, very cute, but definitely not a market make. So we are not getting a market make this time. But it's adorable. Then I'm going to move on to the second category, which are bears. And I have been wanting to make this bear for so long, and I just hadn't done, I hadn't bought the pattern, but I just went ahead and did it during Black Friday. This one is called Teddy Bear Plushie in Bear Overalls by Stitch Studio CA. And this is so adorable. Now, I put in painted eyes, our painted eyes. Can you see that? They're kind of pinkish, I don't know, brownish. But anyway, my sister and I did those. Oh, the nose got a little crooked, didn't it? But it's the only time I kind of wish that I'd kept the black eyes, because then they'd look so much alike. So, but it's just too cute. Now the overalls can come off, but they're loose. Like I went ahead and sewed them, because the markets we go to, people, you don't stay there. People take it up to the main desk to buy. So I don't want some getting pulled off. So anyway, so I went ahead and sewed the little tail to the back. It's just too cute. I love this thing. This is all plush yarn. This is white, cream, and rust. I finally got some rust again. I had been out of it for a while, so I was happy they got it back. By the way, if you want some yarn from them, from Premier, and you put it in you say, alert me when this comes back, and they will alert you, and you can go in fast and get the colors you want, because it does run out. Then I'm going to have to fix the snout. But anyway, very cute by the Stitch Studio CA. And then for my Market Make Bear, what I had decided was I would try to do makers that I hadn't made a lot from, just for me, not because of anything else. But I saw Stacy on Stacy Makes make April's Cozy Buckeye Boaz the bear as a black bear, and I just thought I have to do that. And of course she does really nice techniques. I love the ears facing forward like this. She does that. This is surface crocheted. You crochet from the snout to the back. You do this is a little bobble stitch here, and bobble stitch for feet, but it's so cute. I put in some 20 eyes we painted. We paint 20 25 and 30s and 35s. I couldn't get any 40s from Allie when I was ordering, and it was so expensive anyway. I just thought I would bag that. But anyway, I'll have to buy 40 eyes from other people. But I just thought this was so cute and very fast. I mean, just really fast. The next category that I'm going to do today are birds. And here I veered off again from the popular crocheters, but I follow a lot of them on Etsy. And of course, Crochet Grove is one of them that I follow. I love her patterns. And I had bought this long before, just as soon as it came out, before you started seeing it. But it's the Shelf Goose. I put off making it because I thought that I wouldn't be able to do it and have it really. I always second guess myself on how I can, get these things done. But anyway, she does sit. It's very genius. You should try it if you've been thinking you couldn't do it, because it is genius, and it is a fast make. You crochet all the way up and then around in here, I believe. Yeah. So you crochet, I won't give away the pattern all the way, but then you crochet from here and then up. So it's really cool. And you just have to sew on the little feet and the wings. but it just sits right over and looks, it's so cute. She's genius. Crochet Grove. This is Parfait White and Orange and Forget Me Not Blue, I believe that's called. And no mods. I didn't do anything different on this one. Then for the market make, so this is Pippa the Penguin Lovey, the Penguin Lovey by Jenny Loopy-Doo. And this is the first one I've made from her. But it's very easy. You make the legs and the wings and the little tail first. And then you just crochet them in from top to bottom. You do crochet the head on. However, that night I couldn't figure it out. And I didn't want to watch the video. It was, I was making it when we were watching TV. And so I just sewed it on. It's not hard to sew, of course. Let me show you how cute. And I just did little black eyes like for birds, you know. So this is such a soft little lovey. This is in gray, dark gray, and then I believe this is seal called, and then black, of course, in Parfait Plush. And then, even though it's a market make, I couldn't resist the hat because this is cute. Is that not cute? Little Red Riding Hood. This yarn is Naughty Pony. And I just didn't do as many rows. She had worsted weight yarn to do this, but I just measured her head with the beginning to see how much I'd need, and then I think I did back loops on each of them, and you just sew them up in the back, so it's real easy. And the Naughty Pony yarn is great. It's so pretty and soft and nice to work with. So that's the little birds I did. And I have a little yarn haul video that I'd made earlier because I wanted to get it put away. So next time, I'm going to talk about cats, dinos, and dogs, and my dolls too. I think I'll do dolls too because my dolls are for my grandchildren and I want to get those off. And so we'll go up to there next time. And it was... When they talked about how to make videos, this one guy goes, you'll look back on the first one and cringe. So I think I'll just cringe right now and get it all over with. So I'm done cringing. And it was fun to do, and I hope you'll like it. And I'll see you next time. I'll probably do once or twice a week. So, bye. Hi, here I am with Pippi. Just went on her walkies. And I just got a big box from Premier. So I thought I'd share that real quick because I wanted to put it away. I have gone all in on the plush yarn. I have all the colors now, I think. I'll have to look for sure, but I think I do. So here's the first one that's in there, and this is a new one for me. This is Bubblegum. And then this one I use for like pikas and stuff. But anyway, this is summer squash. This one's the lighter yellow. It is just called yellow. Then I got 2 blacks. They wouldn't let me order more. I need more because I make so many Night Furies. But anyway, that's another story. This one is Tangerine. That's a new one too, by the way. And then this one is by Iris. This one's Irish. I love that color. Then this one is Forget Me Not. That's really pretty in this light. And then I got another hot pink. I have a couple of these. Then I got another blue one. What is it called? The Forget Me Not. And I got 3 lilacs because I use that so much. And then I am a sucker because somebody was talking about how good their fur was. So even though I have all the fur in the world, I decided to try their faux fur. And so I got a white and a black. So just for fun. It's smaller skein than I thought it was. This is actually called harp seal. But it's pretty white. And this one's called Raven. It's quite nice, but it is just the same where one side is fuzzy and the other one isn't. I thought it looked more, so I'm not sure if it's going to be all that different than my other furs, but it was worth a try, just 2 little ones. So anyway, that's my yarn haul.